to episode 5 of Tier List Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you guys want to see more tier lists, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we'll be doing ranking NHL teams. We've done NBA jerseys, we've done MLB jerseys, and ranking teams. So that's what we will be doing today. We'll be starting off with the Anaheim Ducks. They're easily a D-tier team. They don't have much on their roster. The Anaheim is just not a great team. It's bottom 5 in the league. Same with Arizona Coyotes. They do not have much on their team, and I do think the Seattle Kraken, the new team, is going to be a lot better than them this season. Boston Bruins is easily an A-tier team. The big three, Brad Marchand, David Pastrnak, and Patrice Bergeron for their offense is always good. I could easily see Boston being top 3 in the Atlantic Division this year. Also, the Sabres are easily a C-tier team. I don't know what they're going to do with Jack Eichel's situation. And the Buffalo Sabres don't have much in their team other than Jack Eichel, and I think their goalie's not bad. The Calgary Flames are also a C-tier team, far better than the Buffalo Sabres. The Carolina Hurricane is easily a B-tier team. They have great offense with Sebastian Aho. They have good defense. I do think Carolina is easily a top 15 team in the league. They have a lot with the young players. The Chicago Blackhawks are a C-tier team. I do think they're right behind Calgary and in front of Buffalo. I don't know a lot of players from the Chicago Blackhawks, but they are a decent team. The Avalanche is either an S team or an A team. I think right now they're a A team. Maybe later on in the video they're a S team. They do have great offense with Nathan McKinnon, their captain, Nathan Kadri. They have great goaltending. They have good defense. The Avalanche is always a great team. I do think they're top 4 in the league with Boston, Tampa Bay, and maybe the Capitals, the Penguins. The Columbus Blue Jackets are a C-tier team. They don't have a lot of good players on their team. They gave up their captain, Nick Foligno, to the Leafs this year in the trade deadline. They just don't have much in their team that's really going to make them a playoff contender. I do think they have great they have great city and a great team. But Columbus just needs to do a lot better to make it into the playoffs in the future. Dallas Stars, I think it's an A-tier team, the best C-tier team that we've had in this video. They do have a great captain. They have great goaltending, and Dallas has always been a low-tier playoff team. They just have a lot of consistency in their offense. The Detroit Red Wings are a D-tier team. They don't have much. Their logo's awesome, but they just don't have a lot that stands out on their team. They don't have a lot of great players. They're in the rebuilding stage right now. I think they do have one forward that's pretty good, but other than that, Detroit Red Wings is not a good team. The Edmonton Oilers is a C-tier team. They, in my opinion, they have the best captain in the league. In the league, um, with Connor McDavid. The 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 the, the Panthers are a C tier team. Also, they don't have much that's really good about their roster. They do have some good players on Florida. I do think they might be a B tier team now that I think about it. The Kings are also a D tier team. Do you think they're the best tier team? They drafted a really good guy out of Canada last year's draft. Um, there's just that Los Angeles Kings do not have much with the Vegas Golden Knights in California. I mean, just outside of California, there's not really much to talk about the Kings. The Minnesota Wild are always a sneaky good team. They're they're easily a top 15 team. They're always at the bottom of the playoffs in the Central, and they just have a great team. Montreal is a B tier team. I do think they're right behind the Oilers. They had a great playoff run last year against the uh, the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Predators are I think they're a C tier team, right behind Calgary. Um, I do think Nashville's in a retooling stage. They do have some nice pieces. They did sign some nice free agents this off season and with trades. They just need to do a lot better to make it in that central with the Minnesota. They're about the same level as them. I do think they do need some more better players to be playoff contenders. Um, New Jersey Devils are a D tier team also. These are the top five lower end teams. There is not much to talk about with the Devils other than PK Subban. They're superstars. They don't have a good team. The Islanders are A tier. I don't know if it's too high, but they're easily an A tier. They do have Matt Barzell, which they need to re-sign. They do need to re-sign a couple other players, but the Islanders are a really good team. I do think are a guaranteed playoff on this year. The Rangers are a C tier team. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Um, the Senators also a C tier team, back end C tier team. They did draft some good guys this year's draft, and I hope there's some bounce back for Ottawa. The Flyers are also a B tier team, right in front of Minnesota. They're just a very interesting team. They always don't start off so good, but come the middle of the season, they're always a really good team for Philadelphia Flyers. Um, their rival Pittsburgh is an A tier team. Um, I do think there's only going to be one S tier team in this video, maybe two. Um, with Penguins, Sidney Crosby, and Malkin. I do think Malkin has his last couple years with with the Penguins before they need to re-sign him. The San Jose Sharks have a C tier team. They're like in the same area of the Ottawa Senators. They did draft some good guys in the draft. They're about the same type of level with Ottawa. With San Jose Sharks, other than the beer guy, I can't remember his name. They don't have a great team. The St. Louis Blues are a B tier team, right in front of the Flyers. I think. They do have come off a Stanley Cup victory in 2019. The Lightning is an S tier team. They came off back to back Stanley Cups last year. I mean, this year and last year. They have like a superstar type team with Braden Point, Stamkos, and Hedman, and they also have Vasilevsky as a great players. The Leafs are going to be a B tier team. I don't think they're an A tier team because of the performance in the playoff last year. I still don't understand why the Leafs haven't made past the first round. Mitch Marner is a very interesting guy. He needs to perform so the Leafs can sign him before he goes into free agency. The Canucks is a C tier team. The Vegas Golden Knights is another A tier team. I think they're right behind the Avalanche. The Capitals are a B tier team, right behind the Oilers, and the Winnipeg Jets to end it off is a C tier team, right behind Columbus. Anyways, guys, that ends this video. Please like and subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more tier lists, leave a comment down below. EVR Sports out.